What up, Jeffrey with all my Bitcoin renegades? And I was telling everybody I was going to do a live stream tonight about other cryptos, just because I think it would be fair to, cover other cryptos that people like. Plus, I've been buying some Ethereum, I've been buying some Shiba Inu. But honestly, my favorite tokens right now are on ICP. That's just how it is. But I would like to talk about other cryptos for a day or so. Or for an episode, I should say. So we're going to go into Ethereum. We're going to look at Shiba Inu. We're going to look at Polygon, maybe Xyo and Algorand. So those are going to be the main focuses of the video tonight. My YouTube isn't doing very good right now, but that's okay. We're going to get back into the swing of things and go from there. So let me just share this on Telegram and we'll go. I just was doing a lot of other things today, so I didn't have time to prepare for this. So hopefully people get the notification that we are going live. So here, let me just share this over to Telegram. At least get Dead Man walking over here. This is the normal time, though, so live. I didn't even get to do the thumbnail today yet, so it's all right. Now let's go right into this today. I'm going to have the chat up and talking. As you notice, my audio is better because I accidentally was using my webcam audio instead of my microphone. That's why it sounded like there was an echo. But I think we got that fixed. So let me just get the chat in here, and then we will go. Sure, the volume's down. So this is another nice little bottom. Ethereum was just at like 1,500 and about 80 bucks, right back up to the $1,600 level, like I like to see. Ethereum is definitely one of my favorite cryptos, going all the way back to 2020 when I first got into it. I got in at like 100, 200 bucks, and so I made a lot of nice little profits. What was that? Ooh. Looks like my screen is a little bit foggy, a little bit unclear. So hold on, we're in the chat now. There we go, it's getting better. Get better. All right. There we go. Okay. So let's get started now. I got to share my screen with you. I will be doing an upload. I have a lot of good things for the future. Before I actually move on, I'm going to tell you a few of the cool things that we have for the channel coming up. I am not going to say who, but I'm going to have a CEO of a really awesome, we'll just say company for now, come on the show here in the near future. I'm not going to spoil who it is, but you guys are definitely going to want to be a part of that interview that I have with this really awesome person from a legit business. He's going to come here, talk about his project, and it's going to be fire. I'm not going to tell you yet who it is, but stay tuned. It will be after the 28th of this month that I know the exact date and everything, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to be making another ghost video that's going to show you how to stake, put liquidity, buy all of that. So we're going to make that video in the next couple of days, and just a lot of good things going forward. Oh, fake news. What's up, my guy? Good to see you again, man. It's been a while. So thank you for supporting the channel, being a long-term follower. I really appreciate that. And let's get into it. There are more things that are going to be going on. I just don't want to give too many spoilers away. You guys are just going to want to subscribe and pay attention to what's going on with the channel, because I'll have a lot of good things for you coming very soon. So, all right, let's get into this Ethereum and other stuff. We will see exactly what's going on here. So I bought into Ethereum the other day at about 16, 15. I thought that was a decent price to get in. And it's about where I bought at. I knew it was going to be a nice little solid price. It did go down to 1,535. That is expected, even if it does go down a little bit more, not a whole lot. I was thinking this is a nice little area to call the bottom, at least for now. It could go down even further. We could see bigger pullbacks, but for right now, I'm comfortable in that position. So, and if it does go down, it'll just be an opportunity for me to buy more, right? And so that's the way that I look at things. Sometimes it's good to put a lot of money in, like at the beginning of a crypto or when they go down to a certain level, but you never know, right? So it's just whatever you feel comfortable with. Not financial advice, of course. So let's just look at Ethereum. It had this dump like everything else, but it looks like we're starting to, get some support at this level. It didn't drop any further. So that looks like about where it wicked down to right here, which is actually the bottom over here, which was support. So we technically have not lost this support level right here. When it broke down over here, we were under it. Then we went up, held support right here. It did briefly go below it there, but that was just a wick down. For a couple days, it did go below, but we have stayed above that since then. And this is where our perceived bottom is for right now. So this is a good looking place for Ethereum. That's why I bought in, right around 16.15. I could have waited for it to go back and touch that line again, I guess. But I'm comfortable at 16.15. It's not a bad purchase price. Now, if I was, doing leverage or something, I probably would have tried to get a more exact price, right? But, like $50 on Ethereum doesn't really bother me too bad. So we are looking at another big resistance point at about 1844. It looks like that is basically the point of no return when it breaks below. So we're going to be looking at that. Let's get some indicators out here, the RSI, and kind of figure out if Ethereum is going to be doing anything special. I do want to look at Polygon and a few other cryptos today. So we're just going to be starting with Ethereum. Justin, what's up, my guy? All good things to those that subscribe. Remember to smash that like button. Man, thank you for showing up, Justin. You are the best moderator around, at least right now. Hopefully King Love will come back full time eventually. So yeah, smash that like button up, guys. It'll really help get other people over here. So thank you all for your support. We will be doing a community video to thank you guys and just kind of let you ask questions. If you have questions about me or the channel or what I'm doing, then we'll let you answer it then. So keep this live chat. If you have questions, let me know. All right, now let's get this RSI out here and see. We're probably oversold. Yeah, so it is all the way down here at about 44. It's not oversold or overbought, but we are below the simple moving average, which means we're not going to have any big boosts in price, like, going from 16 to 2000 until we can break over this simple moving average. Now let's look at the 9 here and the 21, because those will tell us also if we break over those, then we could possibly have a boost all the way back up to 2000 or even higher. So let's look at those. So 1693 and 1711. Those are going to be, and look at that, they're actually intersecting right here. It looks like, okay, this one is the 21, and this one is the 9. That looks like a bit of a golden cross to me. Right here. That's actually right where we started turning bullish again. It's not the best golden cross, but when the longer moving average moves above the shorter term moving average, that's a bullish signal. So basically that means that longer price term is going up, lower price term is going down. Let me make sure I have that right. I do have it written down. Sometimes I get them backwards. Okay. Short-term price below long. Oh, nope, it's a death cross. So I was wrong. That's why I always go and look. So a death cross is when the short-term price moves below the long-term price. So, yep, short-term, long-term. So I guess that's kind of why we went down like that, I guess, right here. I was thinking it was going to be a reversal, but darn it. To me, but if you think about it, so if a 21 goes below the 9, that does mean it's going down in the short term, but up in the long term. So I guess that could reverse and make it go down. Okay, I see how they're saying that. But to me, it was thinking, well, if the long term is going up and we just have a little bit of a short term price movement to the downside, isn't the long term trend carrying us up still? That's the way that my mind would think about it, but that's not how it actually is. So, okay. Yeah, long term below short term. Wait. Okay, so if the long term went below, which it is right over here, so if you look back here, yeah, the 21 went above the 9 right here, and we started going and taking off. See that? So even on the 9 and the 21, it is prevalent. One of these days, I'll remember that it's the short-term price moving below the long-term. But yeah, so we have this here at 45. We have a nice resistance at about 1700. That's where we have this big box kind of resistance area. And if we break above that, it's going to put us over the simple moving average on the RSI. Let's look at the volume for Ethereum because that's going to be prevalent in what's happening. It's up 17% today, and that's why you see us moving from about 1,500 and something to this $1,600 level. So this is good short-term price movement. I would like to see this 9 get back above the 21, and then we can possibly even start going up again. So we'll see. As you see, we were able to get all the way up here, got overbought right here, and then, went down. So that's just on the daily. We can look at the 4-hour and see if we have any kind of short-term price movement. It does look like we just broke above the EMA 9, and we are testing the EMA 21 on the 4-hour right now. We're above the simple moving average on the RSI. Things in the short term look like they're turning around for Ethereum. Pretty cool. Now let's move on to other cryptos. Let's go to Shiba Inu next. I do have positions in both of these. I will let you know that. I'm not doing it to try to boost them or anything. My channel's not big enough to do that anyway. But this is definitely, I'm into meme coins a little bit lately. The Ghost token, definitely check it out. I'm going to be making more videos about that. It's an ICP token. If you don't know already, you want to check that out for sure, especially if you're into stuff like Shiba Inu. These are going to be the things that you want to look at. So, Shiba Inu is definitely one of those cryptos that can just pump out of nowhere. We almost took another zero from this, one of the last pumps. So, as you see, ever since the bear market happened, boom, it went down. But look, it has these crazy pumps when it wants to, right? And that's what I like about meme coins, is that meme coin fever, even in the bear market. That's why you really need to check out Ghost Token if you like Shiba Inu. Not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go buy it. It's a meme coin, right? But look at this. They pump. And I think Ghost Token has pumped way more than Shiba lately. So definitely want to check that out. But we do have a legit bottom here for Shib. And that's why I bought in again. You guys, I'm trying to show you, without financially advising you, what the best times to buy. Look at this. So when we drop down here, right, all this time down here would be buying. Buy, 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 buy. All of it. Buy, 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 buy. Boom, pump. Now support. Everything under this now, if you buy any time under here, you're in the profit. This is a long time, all the way from May 11th to August 12th. Basically 2 months. I'm telling you, crypto runs in cycles of about 28 days. That's something I've noticed just on my own. There's no proof to that. That's just my speculation. Look at that. 2 months, and then boom. So if you start looking at crypto month by month, you'll start to see patterns. And that's why sometimes maybe you can look at a monthly chart. I don't know if they have a monthly chart on here. They might. They do. So, okay, this would be super hard to read because this is just months, right? But as you see, even on the monthly chart, we are at a big level of support right here. Right here. That's a big level. This was resistance. As soon as that broke out up here, it has never been below that again. So I would definitely be keeping an eye on stuff like that. If it does break below that point right here at about 794 or 848, I should say, I would really be worried about Shiba Inu, and I would wait to see where it dropped. But as long as we're in this area, it's not too bad, right? It's a meme coin, though. Just know that. So, and then on the weekly, you see, again, we are in an uptrend even on the weekly. We are above that whole area back here, which is good ever since that pump, right? So I'm not going to get too much into the technicals on Shib. I just wanted to show you that there are legit levels that you can look at to buy. Definitely not telling you to go buy Shiba Inu at all. But who knows? You can make money. You can lose money. It is what it is. So let's go to XYO next. I know that's not the order of how we are. I'll probably go Polygon after XYO. And what is going on with this? Is my sound better, guys, than it was the other day? It should be, because I was actually using the webcam one on accident. So XYO, look at this. Oh my gosh, it's way under a penny. Dude, this might be like one of the best times you could ever buy XYO. Oh, it was way under a penny over here, huh? Okay, well. This is on KuCoin? Okay. Well, it looks like it was a lot lower. Dang, I didn't know it went that low in July. But we have at least turned resistance into support over here. As you see, any time under this would have been a good time to buy. And that's the thing, at the time, you wouldn't really know that. But when it goes all the way down and it has that big wick down, and it didn't go right away back to that, when it did go to that and didn't go below that, that would be your signal that it is a possible good time to buy XYO. That's what I'm saying for stuff like that, because it's hard to tell while you're doing it. But as long as it doesn't go below this wick, then you're normally okay. Or if it goes very, very lowly below that, you should be okay for the most part. So let's see where this did wick down to right here. So, yeah, so down to almost half a penny. And it did wick below a little bit down to closer to half a penny. Right there. So I would have probably looked at this area as soon as it didn't break down and went back up. This is probably where I would have purchased if I was watching right here on June 19th, June 20th. So it looks like it had another big pump right here and went above a penny again, and then kind of has settled back down to right about here. This does look like a nice support level, and going back all the way even over here. I don't know if I would. This might be a decent purchase price. That's the thing. That's why I never like go all in at one price. That's why I'm a dollar cost average guy. It might cost me some profit, but it also helps me not to lose so much money if, in a bear market. We're in a bear market. If it was a bull market, I would say, yeah, right here is the best time I would buy right now. But in a bear market, I trade differently. I don't go all in on stuff in a bear market. It's not the smart thing to do, right? So XYO is looking pretty decent, though. These are prices I would be looking at to get in when it's down 7% on the day, right? You don't want to get it when it's up 15% on the day unless it's going parabolic, right? So these are the things you got to consider when you're getting crypto. And let's move on now to Polygon, because this one, sorry. I'm still recovering from a cold. Alrighty. So let's go to Polygon. 82 cents, man! So for being a layer 2 turned its own blockchain is doing freaking amazing compared to where it was. So I can't believe it went all the way down to 32. Look how low this dipped. I mean, man, I think this is the lowest a crypto went to how much it's recovered since then. So I think it's, almost 3x from the bottom now. So a little less than 3x, like 2.8x from the bottom already. So, and this level right here is going to be a massive support level, right? Because look, resistance broke down. This is the breakdown area, right? As soon as it broke down below this, that's when we, boom, went way down. So when we break above this, come, touch it as support, confirmed it, boom, come and confirm it again, we're good. Now, if it does hit this several more times, it could break below and go back down. Right now, this is looking like a pretty good support level, right around 74 cents, maybe, between like 73 and 77 would be a good area of support. So let's get some indicators out here, see what's happening. Yeah, I mean, it is. And Justin, you can back that up that you're into XYO, and things are looking pretty decent for purchase price right now. Or if you're doing surveys, like right now is the time to go and put that extra effort in and get as many as you can so that you can, and make that profit. So that's just going to be up to you and your personal portfolio and decision, whatever you're doing, because whatever you're doing is probably not exactly the same as what I'm doing or Justin or anybody. But price movements, you can kind of see what's going on, and it's for everybody. So you just have to make the decision where it's a good price for you to get in and get out. So Matic is actually down, but it's a lot closer to the simple moving average than the others. It hasn't really had some wild volatility. So that's why when it does go down, that is probably the really good time to buy. Anything from 30 to, I don't know, all the way up to 58 would have been steals, dream level prices. So the RSI, now let's look at the 21. So we are, let's see, it looks like another death cross right there. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, so that's definitely a death cross right there again. And as you see, I mean, it went down right there. Boom, that's when the big drop happened. So I would like to see the 21 go back above the 9. Or the 9 go back above the 21, I mean. Wait. This is the 21 above the... Yeah, so I want the 9 to go back above the 21, which would be bullish. So, now the RSI, right, let's look at the 4-hour. And then we're going to go see if there's any news or anything that's going to be affecting the markets in any way. So, on the 4-hour, the 9 is below the 21 as well. So that's not bad when it's just like that. It's only when they cross over that it's bad. Like right there, boom. And then, so now we need to get the 9 back above the 21 to start to go bullish. That means the short-term price movement is going up, even if the long-term price movement isn't. So now we are above the simple moving average on the 4-hour. And this is what is kind of crypto. Well, I wouldn't say crypto-wide, but a lot of crypto are breaking out on the short term right now. So it could indicate a reversal in the market. And we are above both the EMA 9 and the 21 on Polygon right now. So things are looking pretty decent on this crypto right now, for sure. So, all right. Let's move on to, we could do Algorand, we could do... I think we did pretty much everything else. Algorand, let's see. What else did I miss? Nothing. Okay, so it is just Algorand now. And I almost bought, well, I did buy into this the other day, and then I got out. It went up a little bit. I got out, and then it went down. So I made a pretty good trade on Algorand. I don't know. I've never made a bad trade on Algorand. It's either luck or, I don't know, Algorand just pumps at the right time for me. I don't know. I got in and out, though, and made a little bit of money. So, now Algo is at a really low price as well. Oh my goodness. So if you guys are looking to get Algorand, again, not financial advice, but look at this. We are at the very, 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 very bottom. So now this is what I was talking about when we wick down. See how right away we go right to that and below it? I wouldn't buy right here. That's a danger sign. See how we even went down more right there below it? This is where I would have looked to buy. I would have been careful, though. I don't know if I would have bought here, honestly, because of that. That's a bad sign. So it almost looked like Algorand wasn't going to survive the bear market, but it did. It caught support right here. There was a lot of money put into Algorand, and I think that's the only thing that kept it alive is the $1 billion. I'm telling you, this does not look good. Compared to all the other cryptos in the bear market, what they did, even Graph did better, and Graph did pretty bad. So those are two that are probably going to recover some of the most. So that isn't financial advice. That's just my opinion, because I think it being this low and surviving, it really put the project and the price to the test. This is really testing the crypto. So I don't know. This doesn't look good to me. I would not buy this crypto off of this chart. I wouldn't. It's just too risky, but I know the project though. And that is the one thing that I would maybe invest a little bit of my own money because of I do believe the project's good. Nowhere near as good as ICP, but and look at ICP. So if everybody is anybody who's left doubting ICP, I'm just going to show you for a moment that it is not doing worse than every other crypto. It's actually doing better than a lot of the other cryptos. So as you see, we are not at the bottom on ICP. Look at this. So compared to Algorand at the bottom, see that? The difference? Not at the bottom. Even if you went up here to 508, not the bottom. See, we have a big area that has kept us safe from that bottom. That shows that it does way better than a lot of the other cryptos, right? That are just at the bottom of their journey. So this means that the internet computer not only can survive the bear market, but it can thrive in the bear market, and it can hold support levels even when things are dire. And that's what I'm looking for in a crypto to hold long term. That's just the thing. Would I hold Algorand for long term just because I've made a bunch of money on it already? Absolutely not. That's not how you should trade crypto. Just because you made money in it on the past and it doesn't look good, don't just go throw your money into that. Come on now, guys. But look at this. We have a big area of basically comfort. Cushion. It's a cushion, right? If we're down here at the bottom, that's scraping the barrel. And that's sketchy, and you don't want to be stuck there. That's the one thing that worries me about Algorand. No matter if you put $1 billion into it, if it cannot hold the price, it doesn't matter how much money you put into it. So that's about all I'm going to say. I like Algorand, but I'm not going to even tell you guys to look at it right now. I'm sorry. It's just, there's other better stuff. Ethereum, internet computer, just, be smart about it, guys. That's all I'm going to say. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm going to make more videos like this. Oh, Deadman's here. What's up, my guy? With as much as XYO moves, it's a good earner. And that's true. And that's another thing. You make a good point there, Justin. That's another thing about Algorand. If it's not moving very much, how are you going to make money on it? You know what I mean? Like, I made money because I bought here and sold there. It wasn't very much money, though, right? So if it isn't volatile, you also can't make money. Look at internet computer. Again, if you bought at these prices down here, you're in the profit up here. So, I mean, let the crypto speak for itself sometimes. I like XYO. XYO, again, actually, let's go look at that one too. And show you that, man, there's a lot of opportunity to make a profit. And that's what we want in crypto. Yeah, it might go down, but it's not like it never gives you an opportunity to make your money back. So, yeah, I mean, I'm glad you see that, Justin. I know you like algo, but when it just starts looking so sketchy like that, you just be careful. That's all I'm saying. I don't want you guys to lose money. I'm here to help you to learn how to take your finances and make yourself money. That's what I do. I don't give financial advice. I teach you how to do it yourself. Give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat forever. So, and as you see, look at these pumps. So, I mean, there is an opportunity to make money. Look at that volume. Okay? Massive pumps. And again, it isn't like it just happened once. So, algo, it isn't performing the way that I would expect that crypto to perform. So, yeah. But if you can find algo at a good price, you believe in it long term, then hey, is on SEC's security list. So the security list is just something that they are looking to say right now. I've done a little bit of research on that. There is no securities legally as a crypto legally considered as a security yet. They are on the list to try to say that they're securities and prove that they're securities, but they have to fight and they have to prove it. That's the thing. So for right now, we're okay. But again, if the SEC comes in, calls these things securities, it could destroy the value. Just know that. But I really wouldn't be worrying about it yet. I think maybe by the next bull market, more regulation is going to start hitting. Once they saw what happened in the 2020 bull run, they saw how much money was in there. So, they're going to come after crypto now and they're going to try to put these laws in and get as much money as they can. They might be making more money having it non-regulated right now. Just remember that. If they're making more money not regulating crypto, they're not going to push to regulate it very hard. They might try to say, oh, well, we're looking at this and that to try to scare people or whatever the thing is to try to get them, out of that crypto or into a different one that's not a security or that would benefit the government more. So you got to remember that the government does not have your best interest in mind when it comes to stuff like this. They have their pocketbooks money in mind, not yours. So just remember that. Don't be scared about things like that until they become law. Then we can worry about it then. But for right now, I think they're just making too much money to worry about regulating very much. So I think that's about all we have for today. If you guys have any suggestions on videos you'd like me to make about a crypto you're thinking about looking at, or you want me to just do some TA or look at the project, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be looking at XKNIC here pretty soon in the project. Like I said, Ghost is going to be one. We're going to have a cool CEO on the channel. Not going to ruin who that is, but you guys are going to want to follow, subscribe, and definitely follow me on Twitter. My Twitter's blowing up lately thanks to a lot of awesome people. IC Markets, NNS DAO, ICP Link Ghost. All of those guys have really got behind me, and I just thank you guys for that, for real. So, all right, guys, that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good ICP. Actually, good Bitcoin. Bang! I got ICP on the brain, sorry.